Hello there. Welcome to this first edition of your favorite program, Unfold. Unfold is a program that brings about the activities of civil society organization and meeting the personalities behind all these activities. And on today's program, I will be taking you all the way to Ado-Oduota local government, where we'll be having an exclusive interview with the Executive Director of Positive Outreach Foundation, as it tells us about the activities of the organization. The organization is located in Ado-Oduota local government in Ogun State, Nigeria. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
My name is Damilola the founding person of Positive Outreach Foundation, which is a civil society organization targeting communal and social development using education, youth development, public health, and promoting good governance as a tool. The concept started while I was in the university. It used to be called Dami's concept back in the days of Lagos State University. At that time, like-minded coming together, we run most of public health programs. Then we have the support of Society for Family Health. And the passion in me drove it from Dami's concept to become a full-fledged organization now called Positive Outreach Foundation. Situated here in Ota, Alishiba. And from here, we do a lot of work, like I mentioned earlier. And we've been impacting several lives, young people, the widow, even the marginalized group. I'm talking about people, the less privileged. I'm talking about orphan and vulnerable children, people living with HIV, people living with drug-resistant tuberculosis. They are the marginalized persons. We have impact through our psychosocial program, through our direct intervention program support, treatment and care. So far, so good. The organization has come to stay, and my belief is it's going to outlive me. From while I was growing up, I have this instinct of being a ladder, where people can climb and achieve what they want to do. There's this mindset of caring for people that I had as a passion. It's natural. It comes as an inborn. And I developed it. So after LASU, I forged more to standardize this as a social service provider, studying social works again at the advanced level, University of Ibadan. This has also taken me to do a lot of projects, a lot of attaining more qualifications to back what I'm doing up locally and internationally. I still have the likes of what I did with International HIV/AIDS Alliance, which we call them Albion in the community. It's a suburb of Westbourne Football Club in England. A lot. The passion actually drove me to say, let me flaunt this full-fledged NGO, and instead of venturing into other business. Wow. At first, I could remember vividly while I was still in my finals in Lagos State University. I read economics as a first degree. At that time, I was also running a World Bank project, which I was a beneficiary from Ogun State government to work on reducing the spread of HIV and AIDS. We are using these remote communities. It's called Itekum in Ado-Oduota. At that time, I had 2 4-unit courses and was writing. At the same time, consultants from the World Bank were in town. I was in a dilemma. But the passion in me says, you can come and retake this exam. Why you don't fail your people? So I had to drop out of the exam hall, face the project. And after the project, a year after, I went back to the school to wrap it up. Of course, carryovers are meant for students, not for lecturers. But that was a challenge. And you know what it is. Your parents are like, what's deep? They don't see at that time, people doesn't see the good thing being a social service provider. They're like, people are lazy. They venture this such like. That was one when I finished serving, this passion also drove me to my NYC days in Gishwa local government. When I served there too, coming back, I decided I'm not going to look for any white-collar job. My father, with his influence, got me a job in some banks. I don't want to mention the banks, so I don't advertise for them, He got me some job in the bank, and I told him my passion does not lie in the banking sector. My passion lies in the field, community development. That's where my passion lies. At that time, my parents were not supporting me. My younger ones were not supporting me. Everyone like, but I have this drive. That same place people doesn't want me to survive. Now I'm going to create a positive impact. It's now got to a stage now that, my father will say, this is my son. A woman, however, please, just like the Bible can say. Yes. So it has been challenging. Again, managing an NGO, especially when you don't have funds. We have a lot of NGO who floated, but when the fund dwindles, they went back into their shell. They are nowhere to be found. To the glory of God. We started from 2003. And today, this year is 2018. By my calculation, that should be about 15 years. So, if not for the passion and the drive, we will have also withered out. But the passion kept us surviving. Then the passion also gave rise to the good work. When you do your work diligently, your work speaks for you. And that's why more partnerships are open to our organization. Most of these partnerships are international partnerships, and of course, at the local level, we also partner with a lot of organizations. We have worked with Society for Family Health on several projects, on family planning projects, on malaria projects, on HIV and AIDS projects, Society for Family Health. On the ENR projects, a DFID funded from the UK. We work through Society for Family Health and Action Aid Nigeria. We have worked with Association for Family and Reproductive Health, ARF, the Metamorphose to the 3-letter word Health and Life Foundation in Learning, on promoting community care for tuberculosis. We are still working with Society for Family Health. We are still working with ActionNet Incorporated through the MacArthur Foundation, monitoring the homegrown school feeding project of Ogun State. We have worked with Transition Monitoring Government and the past elections and the forthcoming elections also. So a lot of partnerships have opened due to the drive. And I also want to say I have a good team I work with. Many have passed through us, but the team I work with are also teams who believe in this vision. And these are the team who are working selflessly to ensure that we deliver our mandate to our people. Talking about volunteers, we have a pool of volunteers. If I tap my finger, I can get you 100 if you need them now. And that's come across through our community development project and youth development that normally runs like a youth camping every year. So from there, we recruit our volunteers. We have project staff, we have some paid staff. So the staff strength based on project and payment, they're like 10. For volunteers, the list is endless. The last 3 years, I think what stands us out as Positive Outreach Foundation, it's a youth-led and creativity. It's designed our program and giving us a better result. For instance, we did a creativity task during one of the youth camp. Innovations keep coming. There was a particular year we had in Ifonitedo in Obokia local government where some of the young persons, crafted spoon, crafted plates using a bamboo tree. So creative. The last one we held in Idogo, a group also came up, designing. I don't want to use the word designing. They initiated stuff like this is done in the camp with needle and thread. The inner is made from cardboard, calendar, and this is a volunteer's wrapper they have used in designing this. As you can see, the bag has just needle and thread, nothing perfect. Some group also went ahead to do this beach arts. And these are waste materials. These are wrappers, singlets, boxers, all washed, knit together as a beach art. So if you're on the beach, if you're on the beach, you can use this. You understand? I still have the pictures also. Another group came with a creative concept, constructing a baby cot with a bamboo tree. So those are innovations that are different. For instance, we are doing our social mobilization. We just don't go around making noise. We rather do it creatively, creating on sport drama, getting people unaware, and they come around like what's happening in this place before we pass our messages. So it has been research work. It has been learning on the work. It has been being creative and being innovative that has taken us thus far. So in the last 3 years, we are there and we are still doing it. I will keep doing it. And with the support of everybody in the world watching me right now, partner with us, we'll do better for you. Thank you very much. Most of our programs are targeted. In fact, they are embedded in the SDG, talking from the goal 1 to beginning at goal 3, 4, even 16, 17, 8. A lot of our work speak to it. For instance, the empowerment we give to the widows, we translated to ending poverty. That is talking about goal 1. Goal 2, school feeding. We are looking at no hunger. Ensure that everybody in the school eats. Promoting good health and well-being. That's goal 3. And that has to do with a lot of our projects. For instance, community TV care is promoting good health and well-being. Rollback malaria is speaking to promoting good health and well-being. That's speaking to that goal. Also, we do a lot in back to school for orphan and vulnerable children, speaking to go for quality education. Of course, if you are in the NGO world, if you are not doing if your program is not focusing on gender equity and equality, then you are not really working. That's goal 5. We also talk about some of our programs also looked at empowering young people, seeking job employment. Of course, we also employ of labor. That is goal. I think that should be goal 8. From goal 8, what we also do that also speak to the sustainable development goal is that should be captured under goal 10, working with people that are marginalized. We are not really just focusing on the urban settings. We are not just focusing on the well-to-do persons. Like I said earlier, we work with people who live with HIV and AIDS. We work with people who are living with drug-resistant tuberculosis. We work with people that are excluded. So that leads to reducing inequalities. And we also work with promoting good governance. We work with peace and justice. Our partnership a lot is on that one with justice and justice development and peace mission in Abeokuta and Ijebu-Ode. So that's also speak to that goal 16. And the final goal, which I don't always forget, is partnerships. Because we, as an organization, we create an enabling environment for more partnership. Because our vision is a community, a sustainable community where everybody have access to qualitative care, education, and welfare services. Positive Outreach Foundation alone cannot achieve this. We can do our bit. So that goal of 17 partnership is very key for us. And that's why I seek for partnerships, either locally, internationally, from well-meaning stakeholders, government parastatals, development organizations, to come and key in. We have our strategic plan, our 5 years work. Come and key into what we do so that we can both affect our society positively. Thank you very much. 0803 245 7802. That is that. And our Facebook page is there, Positive Outreach Foundation. You can always reach us there. Via our email, just the name of the organization, Positive Outreach Foundation @yahoo.com. So we'll be willing, we are open. We want to learn from you via partnership. We want you to learn from us. We want us to key together and ensure that, yes, we have a better society.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that exclusive interview with the Executive Director of Positive Outreach Foundation in person of Mr. Damilola Shodia. I hope to see you on the next episode as we go around across Nigeria and Africa and even beyond to bring you the activities of civil society organizations. Stay tuned and stay blessed. My name still remains Akinlana Akintunde. Thank you for watching.